TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. Kevin Pereira.
I'm Candace Bailey. We are coming to you from the G4 Studios in Los Angeles.
On the show today.
Yeah.
Enjoy. No.
High five it. High five it.
I had to keep it in my frame. I'm sorry. On the show today, enjoy one of the greatest moments in AOTS history when Candace loses her damn mind on live TV. We're going to relive this week's fun with Bugs. Then we're off to the motherland to watch FPS Russia blow things up with crazy guns, including a drunk Russian bear.
Plus, Morgan Webb rates a third-person action game that boasts moments of sheer brilliance and moments of sheer WTF. And Chris Gore reviews killer new DVD releases, including Priest, Dexter Season 5, and Outcast. And now it's time to get all up in the Webb's business.
All right, we're going around the net.
In at number 5 today, a nice car.
Yeah, not for long.
Are you kidding me?
Red sports cars are always a sign that a guy is overcompensating for something.
Yes. In this case, it was for his lack of driving skills.
Yes.
And his teeny tiny penis. Oh, there it is. Like
Well,
a
you're
little
giving
button.
him- you're giving him too much.
Just like a little nipple
It's
down there.
this. It's like
Oh,
this.
that's
So,
the
like,
worst.
cut it off.
That's the worst when girls talk to your penis like it's like a miniature schnauzer. like it's a puppy. Oh, how you doing, little guy? Who's a goob? Who's excited? Can you do any tricks?
Does that happen to you?
Yes.
Aw.
No.
Yes?
No. Stop yapping. I'm paying hourly.
In at number 4 today, the world's most questionable community pool.
In Hungary, there's no water slide for the kids, but they do have this to play on.
Ennek kitolva van a számlálója. Nem látom. Jó Isten! Akkor lehet, hogy veszi, hogyha az ott villog. Ebbe is villog.
Why is it that actually, like, somehow still looks safer than going to Six Flags?
It doesn't to me.
It totally does to me.
Okay, the heavy machinery is scary, but the color of the pool water was
Yeah, look at that.
disgusting.
That is something that comes out of your nose after a week in Vegas. That is just the... If you're swimming in electric Gatorade and phlegm, it's time to get out of the water and grab a Geiger counter.
Oh, it's so dirty.
Your skin just makes a ticking noise at that point. Our number 3 video is a little, it's a little tune by YouTuber Rather Good Stuff that's also an animated reminder to be very, very careful about what you put in your pants.
And for once, we're not talking about Kevin.
I've got a tiny chainsaw in my pocket. It's easy to start it, but it's hard to stop it. You can cut tiny trees to make tiny houses, but be careful when you put it back in your trousers. It goes
Yes! Love that thing.
Song.
It's
It's
such
a
a
catchy song.
It's 10 kinds of awesome, and it was intense, but I gotta be honest. It is still cheaper and less horrifying in terms of a form of birth control than Dr. Pereira's home vasectomy kit. Which is in stores now, by the way.
Dr. Pereira's home vasectomy kit may cause rickets, anal bleeding, and pregnancy. Not intended for use by humans or near open flame.
I don't remember how it works, but I know that it works.
In at number 4 today, a clip from the cult 80s TV series Beauty and the Beast that reduces the sexual tension of the series into a single dramatic scene.
The feline sewer mutant that romanced Linda Hamilton on network TV. Lasted for 3 seasons, the show, by the way. I know. It's about a feline sewer mutant that's romancing the lady from The Terminator. And it lasted 3 seasons.
I had to come. I had to see you. I was afraid. afraid. You taught me to face my fears always, Vincent. Tell me. No, Vincent, no. Sorry, I didn't mean.
I get it. I get it. That show is like Twilight for cat hoarders, right? Let's talk about our number one, shall we?
We shall.
Yes, we shall. Poorly produced local commercials are like the cold fusion of Around the Net. They just keep on delivering greatness without showing any signs of stopping.
Today's number one item is an incredible example of just how great local commercials can be. Here's an ad for Memphis, Tennessee's Divine Rags, conveniently located in the Wolf Chase Galleria.
Yes, although we're still not exactly sure if this is an advertisement for the store or a singles ad for the guy who's running it.
Have you ever seen a beautiful, well-dressed woman dancing and getting down on the dance floor? Amazing, isn't it? Excuse me, miss. Where did you get this fabulous outfit from?
Well,
They always say they got it from Divine Rags at Wolf Chase Mall. Beautiful women. I'm fascinated always. I'm fascinated more by a well-dressed woman. Do you shop at Divine Rags? Maybe you too might fascinate me.
You know what my favorite part of that video was?
What?
It's the part where he kisses the dog. No.
That was my favorite part, too,
That's
though.
so funny.
Maybe it's just me, but I would definitely shop there for my next fabulous outfit.
Of course you would. It's a proven strategy, and I know it's proven because he stole it from me.
What?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay, you're talking about your little garage sale thingy, right?
My little garage sale thingy? That was a
Yeah.
legitimate business and an excellent source of tax-free income, I'll have you know. Hey, are you in need of a sexy new outfit for your next town-hitting excursion? Well, you should come on down to Kevin's House of Things Stolen from the AOTS set. Now, all kinds of outfits have been snuck past our building security, and now I'm offering them to you at low, low prices. If your wardrobe needs refreshment, why don't you grab a hot, hot item from Kevin's House of Things Stolen from the AOTS set. How about a sultry little squid?
What man could resist me?
Good question. I haven't met him. We've got literally dozens of pieces priced to move quickly, including this attractive little bear.
I'm gonna get some serious tail tonight.
You probably are. We've got something for everyone at Kevin's House of Things Stolen from the AOTS set. You're trying to hide some facial blemishes or that excess fugly? Covered. Always wanted a beard, but can't grow one?
Yes! Oh my God, yes!
I can't lie. I don't want to scratch it. Are you into some kinky? Yeah, you're welcome, creeper. I've also got great deals on royalty-free superheroes like this gently used sparkle lantern.
the mustache really makes me stand out in the club.
Of course, it's like a sex beacon. We've also got several pairs of Hawaiian shirts and sex offender slacks for sale at prices you just can't beat anywhere.
I had to learn that the hard way. Look at me. I'm pink.
So come on down to Kevin's House of Things Stolen from the AOTS set. And come quickly. Seriously, I think the cops are getting wise. Oh, what's that? Her Royal Highness Queen Elizabeth II?
I cry foul. These prices are too low. Visit Kevin's House of Things Stolen from the AOTS set, conveniently located in the former home of the Soup Plantation in Studio City. You know, the one that was closed after a snake infestation.
At one point, that made sense. I think there's more than
Where
just
did that
me,
idea
right?
come
At one
on?
point, it did. I think it did. And what was Sarah Underwood doing to me half the time?
She was getting it.
She was in there.
She was. Get him, Sarah.
Yeah, my elbow's pregnant. Thank you.
No, it was perfect.
I never
Just
saw the
what you
video.
did.
You said get all over Kevin, so I did it.
They told me to, so I did.
And now you know why the skit got approved. Still ahead, if you have no idea what El Shaddai, the Rise of the Metatron is about, don't worry.
Morgan Webb will drop by to rate this tricky action game.
You still won't have any idea what it's about.
Fail. You're dead. Major fail. Fail. Fail, 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 fail. You lose.
Everything is full of vodka.
Just the 2 words? That's all you were going for? Do you want to try the entire sentence?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I think you got it.
Right.
I think she's got it.
Good.
Here we go. And whatever the Russian is for 3, 2, 1.
In Russia, everything is full of vodka. You might know.
Hey! What Candace is trying to say is that when you shoot something that's filled with vodka, it done blows up.
Hello, my friends. It's FPS Russia coming to you live on Attack of Show. Got something very nice for you today. So come with me. Okay, so here it is. This is the Mark 46 machine gun. It is also known as the Squad Automatic Weapon, or SAW. This is a gas-operated open bolt design, so it has very little recoil. I like this gun a lot. This weapon is used by many militaries as a squad support weapon because of its high rate of fire, which is one of the reasons I really like this gun. You can see it's got Picatinny rails, so you can mount tons of optics and accessories. This one has an AAC suppressor on it, and I think that's going to quieten things down a bit today. You are probably wondering to yourself, why do I need such a powerful machine gun? Well, we've traveled back to Mother Russia today to handle a very serious problem we have here. The drunk Russian bear. They sneak into the village, they drink the vodka, and they cause problems for everyone. Eating children, eating goats. Worst of all, the goat. We depend on them. So I'm going to use this and a few other tricks, and we're going to take care of a bear problem today. Step 1. You have to lure the bear from the woods. If we were in America, you would use honey, but here, we want vodka. The cheapest vodka you can get your hands on. This is a little bit for my personal stash, but I think it will be worth it. Step 2. You wait until the bear gets nice and fast. You do not want to deal with a half-drunk bear. Very dangerous. And finally, step 3. Now that the bear is in a drunken stupor, we can do with him as we will. Let's see what we can do. But just to be sure. As you can see, vodka makes bears very explosive. Yeah, they're very, very bad there. Okay, so there you go. That was our lesson on how to get rid of a drunk Russian bear. Thank you for joining us on Attack of Show. And as always, have a nice day.
When games get crazy, my crazy hands, there's only one person to call.
Morgan Webb.
You're a wonderful person.
Thank you. Hey, look, X plays Morgan Webb, everybody.
Hello.
Defender of ladies everywhere. Thank you for that.
Absolutely. I was not going to let that one go by. I'm sorry.
No, that's made it awesome. El Shaddai Ascension of the Metatron was just released yesterday, and
do you know what a Metatron is?
I don't, but I know I want to ascend one really badly.
Metatron is the voice of God.
Oh.
So I learned that from Dogma.
Oh, nice. Hooray. A purpose to rent that film. It's an action platforming brawler.
Yes, it
Okay.
has a lot of different types of gameplay in it. So
Right now I'm
basically-
seeing two mildly androgynous dudes stare into each other long.
The guy in black, his name is Lucifel. He wears like hipster clothes, and he totally has God's cell phone number.
Okay.
But stuff doesn't go that well for him later because we might also have known him as Lucifer. So there's my buddy, that's Enoch, and when you die or when you take damage, you get nakeder and nakeder and nakeder. So ladies, this is one to check out. He's wearing button fly. I don't know why he has button
Couldn't
fly
disagree
jeans on.
more, and I still have no idea what the story is.
I don't either. And
See, that's the problem with this game.
And I played the whole game.
Right?
Okay. No, the story is you're a guy and there's these fallen angels and you have to return the fallen angels and lock them in prisons because they're basically creating all these Nephilim, which are these half human, half angel cursed beings that can never be happy nor can. You asked me.
I did, but I'm just like, just tell me to attack the weak spot for maximum damage. That's all I need you to do, video game. But here's the thing. Okay, story aside, the game design is sort of all over the place.
Yes.
All over the place, especially aesthetically, right?
There are points of this game which I would actually say are transcendent, that deserve a 5 out of 5, that
Absolutely.
are amazing. Each level is a completely different visual experience, and it's completely unrelated to anything before it. I mean, there are some points of the game where your screen is so bright you want to get your sunglasses because it's just washed out white,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's black and white, and sometimes it's like a crazy acid trip through like 5 different colors over each other. There's some great art direction.
To be fair, that's what Cooking Mama looks like to me. Mostly thanks to Salvia.
Yeah, so here's a 2D platforming level. The 2D platforming is where the game completely shines. It's graphically beautiful. It's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, there's only a few of those levels in there in the very beginning of the game.
Do you feel like maybe they just tried too much? Like they were just like, well, we'll be a 2D platformer and a 3D platformer and a brawler
Yeah,
and
there's this
a
random
building sim.
There's a random motorcycle level in the middle, which makes no sense.
Right.
And is not very well done.
And what you traditionally get with games like that is when they try a whole bunch, yes, they have the best intentions and they were great
Right.
developers, but there's only so much you can code and so much you can design, so you end up with the motorcycle level not being nearly as good as other motorcycle levels you played in games, right?
Right. So just like very quickly to kind of go over some of the game's faults, you get locked into combat animations while your enemy is kind of barreling down upon you. So that makes the combat itself incredibly frustrating. It's not very nuanced at all. They should have just ripped off God of War and been done with it.
Agreed. Yeah, steal from the best. And what about the pacing of the game? Because I felt like, these type of games have a certain cadence to them, and I mean games that are ported for the U.S. They have like a cadence that sometimes just doesn't feel natural. It feels stunted. It did to me, at least.
Well, and you're probably referring to the fact that in the very beginning, especially, you fight all these fallen angels and you die, and you're meant to die, and it's incredibly actually confusing because you're like, what just happened?
Right, I thought I skipped the tutorial because I was sleeping through the cutscene.
Yeah.
So, like, right when I died, I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna have to read a manual. Here we go.
No, it's not. Like, if you're interested, guys, in the visuals, I really think you should rent it, borrow it, check it out. But if you're not a visual person, not somebody who really kind of revels in art direction, then it's definitely a skip.
I would agree. It's a beautifully designed game. The experience is kind of, well, you play it and see, but it's beautifully designed. What did you guys give it on XPlay?
A 3 out of 5, right down the middle.
Right? Yeah.
But definitely check it out.
No, I agree. Morgan Webb, thank you as always.
Thank you for having
Such a pleasure to have you here. The game with the crazy name is in stores now. El Shaddai.
Still ahead, things get bloody when Chris Gore reviews new DVDs and Dexter Season 5 and Grease.
And later, bugs. So many bugs.
Show me your demon laugh. Did I win?
Yeah, you absolutely won.
Every week, new DVDs fly into our studio.
And Chris Gore is there to catch them in his net. Gross.
I am a superhero. Welcome back, film expert Chris Gore.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. I quite enjoyed the video with those girls singing. I think
I'm sure you did.
There are a couple of daytime 6s in there, but at night I could see them coming up to 8.
8?
Possible 8s. Possible 8s in the bunch.
Yeah.
What's up first, Chris?
Yes, well, first is up Priest.
Okay, I can't believe we're looking at yet another post-apocalyptic vampire movie. Did you like Priest more than Stakeland?
Much more. I mean, like,
Yeah?
the action in this is amazing. It's got vampires that are badass. They're actually evolved. They have these huge claws and sort of no eyes are like these creepy, slimy moles. And Paul Bettany's amazing. Maggie Q she's incredible on a motorcycle.
She's intense.
And it's really, for me, like, the action works and the story's amazing, and it's based on a Japanese comic book, too.
Cool. Well, how are the special features?
Special features are great. There's a great commentary track where the actors are included. I love when hearing Paul Bettany and Maggie Q kind of chime in on the commentary. Whenever they're included, it's great. There's a whole bunch of behind the scenes. There's deleted scenes, including an alternate ending. And then I love.
How's the alternate ending?
The alternate ending is more. It's more like a tag that I can't tell you what the alternate ending is.
I said, how is it?
How is it? Oh, it's pretty good. Pretty good alternate ending. That's pretty good.
Okay.
But not good enough to put in the movie because they did cut it.
Not as good as the original ending.
Exactly, but I love the pop-up, how you have the pop-up screen, which they do in this, where they sort of roll in all the special features and you can sort of watch the movie with the little behind the scenes.
Oh, that's neat.
I love that.
All right, bottom line.
Bottom line is buy it.
Really? Buy.
Great.
Awesome. All right, what else do you have to check out?
Outcasts. Outcasts.
Now, what is this BBC show all about?
Well, it was actually inspired by a quote from Stephen Hawking that as humans we must reach for the stars because eventually the Earth is going to get destroyed. And that's how this starts. Is we learn that basically there's been some cataclysm on Earth and there are all these ships that have gone to a planet called Carpathia and they've been there for 5 years trying to rebuild society. And a starship shows up out of nowhere that's 5 years late, kind of damaged and wants to land. What's interesting is Jamie Bamber is in this. Apollo from Battlestar Galactica, which is cool. And what I love about the show is it really deals with real science fiction. You know, how do they deal with society? How do they deal with politics? How do they deal with religion? How do they deal with the fact they're on a planet they don't know what they can eat? How do they deal with the environment?
Is it depressing?
It's a little depressing, but great political intrigue. And there's even sex in it. Not as much nudity as I would have liked.
And there's even sex in it. I love that's your selling point.
Sex is a part of life.
All right, bottom line.
Gotta deal with it sometimes. Anyways, bottom line, it's an 8-episode. Look on it as an 8-episode miniseries, but it's a rent, like a strong recommendation to rent, only because there's not a lot of extras.
Okay,
great show.
Next DVD
is Dexter the 5th season.
Now, what's everyone's favorite serial killer up to this season?
Well, this, of course, is coming off of the season with John Lithgow, which I thought was one of the best since the first season. Yeah, but Julia Stiles' character, Lumen, completely ruins the show for me. I mean, her sort of pairing with Dexter.
Her character or her as an actress?
Her character. I wouldn't blame Julia Stiles. It's just the way the character was written, kind of paired up with Dexter. She's looking for some kind of revenge. And Dexter, of course, breaks all his rules. It just, I
thought she was a little annoying. A little
She was
frustrating.
annoying. She was annoying.
I still really liked it.
No, okay, you liked it. I thought she was annoying in the way that Robin can be annoying when Batman's actually trying to get work done. She was annoying.
All right, I can see that. Okay, okay, bottom line.
Bottom line is pass.
What?
Also because
No.
it's a horrible season, and also there's no extras on this. There's no extras.
Who cares?
No extras.
Y'all, it is not a pass.
Look,
it is not
to
a
the
pass.
producers at the Dexter DVDs, how about some extras, commentary, behind the scenes, something? Episodes of Californication and The Tudors aren't extras. They're other shows. I bought Dexter. Give me more Dexter.
All right. Okay, so Dexter season 5 is rent. Now we've got time for a quick pick.
Oh, we do? Well, then I would have to say The Big Lebowski on Blu-ray. You can't go wrong with a little Big Lebowski in your life. Can't get enough of it.
All right, thanks, Chris. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.
One more, Glor. Follow him on Twitter at @ChrisGlor. Oh my gosh, your feet are totally naked.
Oh, we can fix that with some sneakerheads.
Oh! Who knew? With fall around the corner and school about to start, it's time to toss out those sandals and upgrade your footwear with these latest kicks. First up, pull out your headphones and kick up the bass. The musical badass Deadmau5 is teaming up with the classic shoe company Puma to create an exclusive line of Foot Locker apparel. Along with these dead mouse hoodies and track pants, Puma has created several pairs of low and mid street jumps that have been inspired by the mouse-headed DJ. Whether it's these white sneaks with red highlights or this pair of black mids with blue lining, these sneakers may be all you ever want. But the coolest might be these low Dallas DMs. Made of black leather, these sneaks have been topped off with lime green trim and have the Dead Mouse logo stitched into the tongue. These Pumas will be available in England for about $80 to $115 and can be checked out over at footlocker.co.uk. But if you prefer biking to Beats, then you're going to want to lace up with these BMX sneaks from Vans. As part of a collaboration between the bike hardware shop Colt, Vans has taken their classic Brascos and redesigned them to honor the shop's raw approach to the BMX industry. These low tops are made of black leather, vulcanized soles, and are finished off with an off-orange interior. The Colt logo is then sewn into the tongue, and the phrase "See you in the end" is printed into the footbed of the sneaker, making these kicks great for anyone looking to perfect their bunny hop. These Colt Brascos can be snagged over at shop.vans.com for 55 bones. And finally, if you're looking to make your shoes one of a kind, then you need to check out these sneakers over at Diversitile. They've got all types of custom kicks, from these Nom 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 Nikes to a pair of black and yellow Bumblebugs. But the true awesomeness of the site is the ability to commission your own pair of sneaks. If you've got a hankering to show off your love for the Joker or the Decepticons, or just prefer a Matrix/Star Wars mashup, head on over to their contact page. Let them know the shoe and art you would like, and they will make it a reality. Just realize that the price of individuality doesn't come cheap. Each pair will cost you anywhere from $300 to $1,000. But you can't put a price on happiness, so swing on over to Diversitile.com to get started on your custom kicks. So whether you're rocking out on your headphones, working on your flip kick, or just looking to upgrade your footwear, we've got the latest for all you sneakerheads. There is more on TV than just Attack of the Show. American Ninja Warrior, for example.
Ah, yes. On the next episode, the final 13 competitors will be reduced to 10. Who will head to Japan to take on Mount Midoriyama for a shot at a $500,000 K-Swiss endorsement deal?
I don't know, Kevin.
I thought you did. I'm sorry. I guess you'll have to watch the show then. And there we go. Catch an all-new American Ninja Warrior Sunday night at 9.
And don't forget to go to g4tv.com/AW. The internet is a fun place, too.
I agree. I really think it's a really fun time. Sometimes I'll just slap on the snowshoes and go tromping around there. What's your favorite corner of the internet?
The right-hand corner.
Oh, it's one of the best. It really is one of the best. Stay tuned. You can see your Attack of the Show hosts totally lose their cool over some tiny bugs. Well, one host in particular. I'll give you 3 guesses. You can figure out who it is.
I can't imagine who that might be.
You.
This week we got to see some real miracles of the animal kingdom.
Talking about the sounds you make when you see bugs, right? Please welcome the head of Action Reptiles, Chris Giacoletti. How are you, sir?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing very well.
How you doing?
I'm doing a lot better than Candace is doing. So, Chris, you are a bug expert.
Expert wrangler.
That's good enough for me. I'll take. Sure, why not? That's what it says on Craigslist. Yes, you do. About everything, actually. By the way, Candace, do you want to stand closer?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I'm good here.
You've provided bugs for everything from Fear Factor to Proving Ground. Like you're the it guy in Hollywood for stuff that makes girls like her squeamish and vomit.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish I wasn't such a girly girl. I just am.
It's okay. Most guys are like you too.
Yeah.
Okay, good. It makes me feel a lot better.
We're in much similar places. You have no idea.
You just don't act like it as much.
I'm trying not to.
Okay.
Can they sense her fear? Will they attack because they can sense that?
You do put off a pheromone, so if it's really strong, they could get a little more agitated that way.
Great. I'm so glad I asked that question.
Yeah. Really? For real?
Yeah, so just be real careful.
Okay, well, let's get into it, shall we?
All right.
No!
What's up first, Chris? Just be confident. It's like... No, that's not. That is not. Hold on. Wait,
This guy right here, this is called a vinegaroon, or it's called a whip scorpion.
Oh, well, that's
The scorpion?
Well, it's not a true scorpion. It's called a whip scorpion. But one thing that these guys do is they'll actually excrete an acid that smells exactly like vinegar. So these guys are completely harmless.
Like if you pet it too long and too hard?
Yeah, I mean, if you kind of squeeze them, you see it's trying to get me there.
Does it claw you?
Can you smell that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Candace, you
it
should
is
really
pretty
come get a little
strong.
sip. You want to get a little sip?
Did it go out of his
You want to get a
butt?
little sip? No, it comes out of the abs,
It's
right?
no, it's got a gland. It's got a gland that removes.
Everybody's got a gland,
The
Candace.
antenna is
stay
actually
there.
just for scents to feel around and stuff.
Okay. Do
Oh
you
my
want
god. Oh my god.
Do you want
It
to hop on in there?
pinches.
Let's see.
No,
Yeah,
it
it does. That's how
Yeah, it does.
it grabs
See?
its food and
You're
tears
lying,
it apart.
Kevin.
This looks like something that came out of Keanu's stomach in the back of a car in The Matrix.
Yeah.
That guy's gnarly. I do not want to touch that thing at all.
I don't
I'm not
wanna
going to
touch
lie.
that.
You want to hold it? You want to try?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's try it real quick.
Because if I can do... Oh, wow. Oh, thanks for agitating him right
There you go,
before.
you know.
Do you want to hold him here? Let me just punch him a few times.
Okay,
Okay, okay, okay.
I
I'm
wouldn't
gonna be
get too
brave. I'm
mad.
gonna be brave. I'm
What,
gonna be
you're gonna-
brave.
She's going to be brave?
Okay, I'm gonna be brave.
What?
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah,
But if it goes on my arm, please get it.
okay, just don't let it drop. You don't
got
want to
it.
hurt him.
I can't promise that.
You got it. You got it.
Okay,
No,
that's
he's-
good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
You did it. you put on enough padding to fight a bear.
This next guy is actually really interesting. This is called an assassin beetle or assassin bug.
Assassin?
Assassin.
Why?
Because what they do, if you look close,
'Cause it
on
loves
the
to hug.
point of his head, that little rostrum right there, what it'll do is it'll stick that in an insect, and venom actually starts dissolving all the innards of the insect. Then he sticks it back in there and slurps it up like a Slurpee.
So it's a poison delivery and a straw.
Yeah, all in one.
Wow.
Stick it in a human?
Yeah, well,
let's find out.
Oh.
If you did
Yeah,
get
stick your
bit,
hand in there,
it
Kevin.
cause a little bit of pain and swelling, maybe
Really?
vomiting, but nothing too bad.
Oh, try it. Try
Pain,
it.
swelling,
It
and
can't be
vomiting.
that bad. It can't be that bad.
That's a
Kevin.
Saturday night for me, but we're going to leave this guy here. That's insane. Like, if people are so worried about, like, folks being afraid of bugs, why give them names like assassin beetle or melt your face
Well,
a
fluffy beetle just doesn't sound too good.
Right, I guess.
So.
What's next here?
This right here, this is called a Vietnamese centipede, and these guys are also have poison. He looks really nice and calm, but they're actually fairly aggressive.
Oh,
They move around a lot. As you can see, he's trying to attack the tweezers
I
right
thought
now.
he was about to do the ping pong trick.
Yeah.
Those Vietnamese centipedes. Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Relax, buddy. Relax.
These
Now-
guys actually eat small rodents and snakes and lizards. Dead serious. They actually put one of my employees in the hospital for a day. Just to manage pain, he was okay. Just
So what? But what described the pain? Like on
just a lot of pain, burning, swelling.
what do they give you for that? Like Tylenol PM?
They'll give you like morphine or Vicodin or something. Depends on how bad the pain is, where you got bit.
Wow. Okay.
That is a mean
he's still
thing.
not a fan
That
of
is
us.
mean.
Yeah. You don't want to get bit. That's why I use these.
Yeah.
So
You want to, Candace? You want to try and pick him up?
you want to try?
No.
Like Operation?
No.
It'll be like getting water on the knee.
Oh.
No, don't. No. What's next? What's next?
All right, this guy right here. This is an interesting guy. This is called a trapdoor spider.
Hold on. You know who would love spiders is Sarah Underwood. Yeah. And she's in the
Oh,
studio.
yeah.
Hey, Sarah. You just look like you're over
Bring
there.
another terrified screaming girl into the mix.
Sarah, have you met Chris?
Things
Have you,
up.
Hi, Chris.
have you met his? Have you met his trapdoor spider?
No.
Would you like to?
Nope.
So what's the deal with the trapdoor spider?
Trapdoor spider's really cool. What they'll do is they'll dig a little like burrow or something, and then they lay a little web and cover it up, so you won't see nothing. And then, like, say a cricket comes by, he'll actually flip it open, grab it, and come in
That's
within a blink of an
awesome.
eye.
That's
they're
cool.
very fast.
And then how does he kill?
He'll just bite it. They have a little venom. They'll paralyze it and then just tear it apart piece by piece.
Wow.
So they're really
Can you
interesting.
imagine waking up with that thing on your face?
Could you imagine? Could you imagine having it on your back?
What would happen
fingers.
if this thing, if it bit you? Is he?
They're mildly toxic, so you could have the same thing: swelling, a lot of pain.
Could you die? Could you die from
more than
any of these?
You could die from a bee sting, so technically
enough
if
for
you're
me.
allergic to it, but they're not, deadly. Not like the next ones we have.
So yeah,
No,
these
that's the
next guys. No, these next guys. These are like the Cadillac
Oh,
of the
this one's
bugs on the table.
climbing. This one's coming.
Candace.
Yeah. But that one's.
These are called.
Those are the scariest things ever.
What the little? These are hissing cockroaches.
Yeah, those are hissing cockroaches. They're one of the largest cockroaches in the world. They
Why
get
do they
about
hiss? What?
They'll actually create a gas. They're the only insect that can actually expel gas to actually make a noise. Okay. One thing that...
Wait. Oh, no, here's... I just want you to name it. I just want you to give it a name. Any name.
You're crying, Kevin. You're crying, Kevin.
I am further away from you than the tray of them.
I'm just so scared.
What would you like to name them?
I know nothing. Get it away. Get it away.
Okay. Oh, hey, little get it away. I'm sorry. I use Terminex. I really am. They're adorable as one. What's going on? What are those
If
little
you
guys?
see, we actually, when we were in the green room, one of them had babies, so there's probably about 40, 50 babies in there. And when they're born, they're completely jet white. I don't know if you can see that in there.
It's a miracle of life.
Yep.
You want to take Hubert back by any chance? Because he's eyeing me. I don't trust him.
There you go.
Sarah,
so we
you
got
want to
some
hop in on
future
this,
movie
guys?
stars right there.
I've
Would you like
tried
to
this
try
thing
one?
where I want to like face my fears and
Do you want
stuff,
to?
but I don't know.
Take a glove.
No, it's.
Do it.
You want to do it?
Do they bite? Do they
No,
bite?
they won't bite you.
It won't bite. It won't bite.
Okay.
Just don't.
Okay, wait.
Don't shake
wait
your
a
arm.
minute.
Just-
Okay, just.
You can't let it fall though. I can't have that thing.
It's totally fine. It feels like a fake one. I promise. You got it.
Okay, fine. I'm going to hold your hand so we don't check away.
You did it. That was awesome. Wow. Chris, thank you so much for bringing the guys down here. That's awesome. Thanks to Chris and Action Reptiles. Thank you to Candace Bailey and Sarah Underwood for being awesome. It sounded like she was giving birth to the cockroach.
Exactly.
It was very awesome. If you're looking for any insects or reptiles, look for Chris's 3 reptile island stores in Southern California. He knows his stuff. Thank you again, Chris. Please
thank you.
come back anytime. Really. We would love to have you. Candace, you want to try one before we go to break?
You can do it. Do it, honey. You can do it. Do it. Come on, Candy. It's not that bad.
It's
You
up
can
to
do
you.
it. You can do it.
It's up to you.
She's gonna get her glove.
All right.
But
Take the glove.
I can't have it crawling up me.
It won't crawl up you. It won't. Candace, you got it. You got it. Just stand there.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Do you want to try again or no? You want to try again?
No, I'm good.
Okay, we're good. Chris, thank you.
Bugs suck.
Some of them do. Your innards after they liquefy them with poison. It's true.
That's gross.
Did it really freak you out through your protective glove even? Like, you couldn't feel anything,
it
right?
It doesn't matter. It was so close to my face. It was like
that was the
it was
problem?
arm distance away from my face.
What do you think
One
is-
flew at my face. I told you my story. That's why I'm so scared.
But do they fly? We learned a lot of facts about all those bugs, but I don't think any of them fly.
The hissing cockroaches don't. The ones down in Florida, they do. They fly at your face to scare you. Coming up, we'll get addicted to some fun casual games.
Your Angry Birds Methadone is coming up next. You got it. You did it.
I'm tired now from blowing. Coming up Monday on an all-new Attack of the Show. Allison Hayslip heads to Japan and goes behind the scenes of the Ninja Warrior course. Contestant Bryn Stephenson will be here live with his hopes of facing Mount Midoriyama. And we run the American Ninja Warrior course and totally eat it. Don't miss our American Ninja Warrior special starting at 8 p.m. See it Monday.
What good is high-priced technology if you can't waste time like playing games on it?
Help us, apps!
If you're looking for a game on your iDevice with a catchy tune, then check out Baby Monkey. Based on the song by Perry Grip, this side-scroller has you playing as a baby monkey riding on a pig that's racing for a high score. Use the left and right buttons to make the monkey or pig jump in time to collect bananas and avoid obstacles like pumpkins and Easter eggs. Guide your animals through themed areas like deserts, farms, and campsites using the Super Jump to grab Invincibility bananas for an extra boost. With countless achievements and score tracking, you'll find yourself coming back for more and more Primate on Swine action. Download Baby Monkey for only 99 cents in the iTunes App Store. Next, step up to the plate with X Baseball. In this addictive sports sim, you're battling a pitcher by trying to hit fastballs and changeups in order to rack up your score without striking out. Swing the bat by tapping the screen when the ball crosses the plate. The more accurate your swings, the more points you earn. Unlike traditional baseball, you can lower your strike count by hitting bananas tossed from the stands and get bonus points for knocking birds out of the sky. Now, when you have enough hits, they'll eventually send in the formidable Gorilla, who will unleash a torrent of pitches intent on your ultimate demise. Get off the bench and fire up X Baseball for free in the iTunes App Store. And finally, bust out your headphones because it's time for Groove Coaster. Like DDR for your fingers, this visually stunning masterpiece will have rhythm game junkies tapping for joy. Complete levels by feeling the groove meter while tapping, flicking, and scratching your way through different music tracks while chaining together the right beats. Chain enough together, and you'll gain fever, which fills your meter even quicker. At the start of each song, you'll choose an avatar that gives different bonuses, like faster groove generation or a smaller meter depending upon your needs. Clearing songs grants you experience, allowing you to unlock extra avatars, skins, and usable items that give you advantages later on. With numerous tracks and difficulties, you won't need another rhythm game again after downloading Groove Coaster for only $3 on your iDevice. So, whether you're waiting in line or just kicking it on the couch, here are 3 addictive apps to pass the time.
Time to get our epic fail on.
And when we say that an epic failure is riding his bike on the roof, you think you know what's going to happen next. In this case, you would be wrong.
Epic fail.
Bob, you alright?
Hey, grunty grunt. Well, he could have done a lot worse. He could have fallen on that stack of cinder blocks.
Yeah, that noise he made was definitely a thankful grunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really happy.
Thanks to Chris from Action Reptiles, Morgan Webb, Chris Gore, and SBS Russia.
Can we do it? Let's get a single of it again. Let's get a single. No, I want. Pop starts right now. You're all very welcome. Good night.